Meanwhile, heat continues to mount for liquor baron Vijay Mallya. The Supreme Court has issued a notice to Vijay Mallya after the bank said that the promoter of now grounded Kingfisher airline has defaulted on 9,000 crore loan. The notice will be served on Mallya through the Indian High Commission in London, as according to the Attorney General, Vijay Mallya has left India on 2nd of this month. A group of 17 banks has filed a petition in the top court to stop Mr. Mallya from leaving India because of the massive debt that has grounded Kingfisher Airlines. Supreme Court also raised tough questions asking the banks why loans were doled out to Kingfisher without any security. The creditors led by the State Bank of India have stepped up efforts to recover around 7,000 crore rupees in debts after Mallya last month resigned as chairman of India's top spirit company, United Spirits.
Well, there are really several good reasons why Vijay Mallya is called the king of good times. It began when he was just 4 years old, when his father gifted him a Ferrari. That's only the first of many luxury cars that the tycoon would go on to own, starting from the time that he was actually 4 years old. He now owns a 312-foot yacht called the Indian Empress. He flaunts it all over the world. He has big high-profile parties on board it. He famously donated 3 kilograms of gold bricks to the Tirupati temple on its 58th birthday anniversary celebrations. He's been a devotee, a very high-profile one as far as Tirupati is concerned. He donated a gold-plated door worth 80 lakh rupees to the Kukke temple in Karnataka, known to be very religious and is very generous with his donations to these religious institutions. He, of course, co-owns the Formula One team, Sahara Force India. On social media, he's constantly talking about this team, very, very passionate about the team, something that he takes very seriously. Obviously, of course, a much higher profile sport that he's part of is the cricket T20. He owns the Royal Challengers Bangalore team, again a very, very high profile sporting ownership. He also owns the football teams Mohun Bagan and East Bengal. So he's got his fingers in a lot of sporting ties. He famously, this was another high profile thing that he was part of, very prestigious for him as well. He bought the sword of Tipu Sultan, priced £175,000 a few years ago. It was a prestige issue. He went ahead and bought it. He also purchased Gandhi's personal belongings for a staggering $1.8 million. He'd made it a national prestige kind of issue, and how these things need to be brought back to India, and that's how he got them. Probably something that he's best known for. He, of course, publishes the Kingfisher calendar on a yearly basis since 2003. Some of the biggest actors and models have been launched from this particular calendar. And most recently, he bought the Caribbean Premier League team, the Barbados Tridents. All of this going to show just why Vijay Mallya is called the king of good times.
Meanwhile, heat continues to mount on Vijay Mallya. Kingfisher airline employees protested outside the Kingfisher House in Mumbai, demanding unpaid salaries. The debt-ridden airline owes about 800 crore rupees as salaries, and the staff is protesting because they have not been paid since July 2012. The protesters sought Prime Minister Modi's intervention, demanding action against Mallya.
Kingfisher employees are at Kingfisher House in Mumbai, where they are protesting against Vijay Mallya and the entire management of Kingfisher Airline, and they are asking for their salary. So salary since July 2012 they haven't got, and till today it's around 800 crore that is still pending, that dues of the employees. So one important thing, let me ask you, what is the further strategy? Today you are protesting, why, sir?
We are protesting because for the past more than 3 years, we people have been unpaid our legitimate dues by Dr. Mallya and his management.
This issue was highlighted, like Mallya is not going to move out of India. How did he go? What were the authorities doing?
Yes, we are looking for the Supreme Court judgment as well, because as Mr. Ballal told us that we are going to file a petition in the Supreme Court on behalf of all the staff, KFA staff.
That's what all the employees of Kingfisher Airlines are talking about. With camera person Ganesh Jundale, this is Virendra Singh Rawat in Mumbai for India Today.
And we're getting in some breaking news related to the story. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has come out with a statement over the controversy surrounding the army being roped in to build those bridges, as Kamaljeet Sandhu was just...
पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले बाबू मेरा बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, बजट बना दो, पैसे वाले मेरा बजट तू बना दे, थोड़ी सी